Oh, hey, listen, let me call you back. I got this little interview over here going on. Huh? Forget about it. Listen, I'll call you back. I'll call you back. Your dog's barking over here. I'll call you back. Hey, man. Hey, what's going on? Call me Schwartz. That's what they called me back in the 80s. You see, this thing, I was walking around. I saw these guys. They had these little costumes on and whatnot. I walked over to one of them. He says, how you doing? He goes, how you doing? I shook his hand. He says, well, my name is Schwartz. He goes, how you doing? My name is Heavy Hitter. I says, okay, Heavy Hitter. What are you doing? He goes, I'm a superhero. I says, you're what? It's the first thing that coming in my mind is this guy's crazy. I'm from New York City, seen it all. And I come to Cali over here, get away from all that, and they see this guy dressed in this suit over here. What are you talking about? So he starts to explain to me, you see. And he tells me what he does. He does the crime preventions, homelessness outreach, all these things. Forget about it. Real nice stuff, right? So I said to him, I said, you know something, have you had a, we have something in common. You see, my birth name isn't Schwartz. That's my superhero name. Now, before you start going off and thinking here's another crazy nut from New York City, listen, I wore a costume too. Except my costume was a red beret and a white t-shirt, and it said Guardian Angels. You know? And I saw the format of the Extreme Justice League, and he was telling me about earning the patches and the badges, and I says, wow, man, it's amazing. Because in the Guardian Angels, you see, you do the same thing. See, I started off with a shirt that said, I support the Guardian Angels. There was one thing missing. This word down here that said Safety Patrol. See, that was the badge. You had to earn that. And you earned that by doing this thing they call rocking. You see, rocking meant patrol, which happens to be the Honorable Curtis Lewa, founder, gutsy guy of the Guardian Angels. They called him Rock. And that's what he used to do. He used to rock. He used to go out on patrol. Him and a handful of guys would go out and they would patrol. Today, Guardian Angel, exceedingly known, I think almost around the world. I was in the 80s. During the time of the New York City vigilante, cool guy named Mountain used to be the bodyguard. The lawyers for Bernard Getz, the New York City subway vigilante, had called the Guardian Angels. You see, he even felt that the NYPD back then wasn't equipped to handle. He called one Guardian Angel named Mountain used to be his bodyguard. You know, my first experience was in a place in New York City they called Alphabet City. Got its name because of the avenues, you see, Avenue A, B, C, and D. Lower East Side. One of the worst places you want to walk around. One of them. We got called, the Guardian Angels, they got a phone call. They, landlords, the building owners, the residents called and said, we need you guys to come. NYPD ain't doing nothing. You know, we can't walk our children to school. These guys are taking over our streets. And we got in there. We started patrolling. Started making arrests. Fighting the drug dealers head on head. No guns. No tasers. No sticks. No bats. These. Right here. Today, Alphabet City is only known as Alphabet City by its old timers of New York. Today, it's a beautiful place. Did we make it like that? No. We helped start it in motion. After there, we went and got called from Restaurant Row. Restaurant Row in New York City today, so you find tourists that like to tour New York. You go to Restaurant Row, it's full of beautiful restaurants and these cuisines and all these stuffs, you know. You should have seen it back in the 80s. You should have seen this place. Prostitutes, pimps, murderers, ex-murderers, serial killers, drug dealers, drug pushers, drug users. You know why? Because down a couple of streets from there was the famous 42nd Street between 8th and 7th Avenue. You see, back in the 70s and 80s, it used to be known as the Deuce. And it's funny because for you tourists that go there today, they got this theater. It's called the Lion King Theater, right next to the famous Spider-Man Theater. Well, let me tell you something. I see these kids standing there, beautiful kids, God bless them. They stand there, they're going to go see the Lion King performance. You should have seen what that place was back then. Right there, almost reaching 7th Avenue, if I may say so, was a X-rated porno theater. And in there, you catch any vice you wanted and any disease you could possibly think of. Right there. Did we make it what it was? No. We helped start the dent. We began in Restaurant Row. They called the Guardian Angels now. We didn't just show up because, we're the Guardian Angels. Now, Curtis Lewa doesn't roll like that. He was called because the restaurateurs of New York City said, we're dying here. They got pimps and prostitutes and they're robbing and they're stealing, they're getting high. Curtis, help us. They provided shelter, a storefront right off of 44th Street and 8th Avenue. They provided food for the Guardian Angels. How much did we make an hour? Zip. Because that's what a superhero does, you see. So when I talk with Heavy Hit, I said, wow, man, I was a superhero. And I guess maybe in my heart, I'm still a superhero. See, you earn your badges, you earn your stripes, you earn your time. I earned my safety patrol, biggest day of my life, when I got that shirt that said safety patrol. Because it meant I belonged. Years later, I finally think, wow, yeah, I was a superhero at one time. And to all my old Guardian Angels out there, God bless you all. To those out there today, God continue to bless you. And to you superheroes, Extreme Justice League, you superheroes around the world today, God bless what you're doing. And believe it or not, you make a difference. And for those of you people that might have even still hung around for this video wondering what the heck's going on, listen, when you see these superheroes in North County, California, San Diego, Detroit, New York, wherever it is, you know what? Honk. Give them a thumbs up. Because I tell you what, one day, you might be walking down the street with your family, your loved ones, your children, your friends, minding your business, having a great time. Somebody or some bodies come try to attack you. You never know, around the corner these guys pop out in these costumes. And believe you me, if it's me, I don't care what they look like. I'm going to be blessed to see them. So when you see a superhero on the street, don't laugh. Don't think they're crazy. Give them a thumbs up. Honk your horn. Help them. They're doing good. And they'll do good in your neighborhood. They'll do right by you. Thumbs up, Extreme Justice League.